Hello YouTube. So today we are going to discuss the code of Hangman game. Hangman is a simple game which allows the user to guess a word in a fixed number of attempts. This is one of the basic C++ projects which anyone can try after completing his course. Next thing, I'm using here the code blocks IDE. So this code may not work on the Turbo C++ compiler. So let's begin. First of all, we'll include our header files, that is iostream, string, cstdlib, it stands for the C standard library, conio.h and ctime. Ctime you might not have heard before, so further I will be telling why it is being included. Then our main function, int main, the body of main starts, and then we'll first declare the variables which we will be requiring in the entire program, that is I, wrong, p, score, no, and wg. Wg stands for the wrong guesses, and no is the total number of words attempted by the user. So these all variables are of type int, and then 3 variables of string type and 3 of char type. So then we are just giving a display of Hangman game and asking the user to enter his name. Then we'll take the name from the user by using the getLine function, which comes under the class string. So the user will input his name and will display a message, hello user's name, and will ask him to turn on the caps lock key, because most of the words which I have included in this game are in caps lock, and it will look a bit better in the console when we'll be running the program. Next we are using system pause and system cls. These two are similar to the functions like the getch and clr functions in the Turbo C++ compiler. System pause is used to hold the console window for a moment, and system cls is used to clear the console window. Next we are using the do while loop, which is a exit level loop. That means it runs at least once, and for the second time it checks the condition. Then we are using system cls because each time we will be asking the user to play the game, the window should be cleaned up, it will look a bit better. Then we are incrementing the number by 1 so that the number of words attempted by the user can be kept in the memory. Then we are initializing wrong equal to 0, and because wrong is equal to 0, because each time the loop runs completely, for its next run, before going into the next run, we require the wrong to be again initialized to 0 so that it can be considered. Next is srand function. So most important part of this program is starting from here, from this srand function. So how will the words will be generated? There is a long list of words I have made here. 14 into 8, 112 words are here. So how will it be generated? Using this srand function. That's nothing, just generating some of the random numbers so that the words can be selected. Next is a 2-dimensional array of type string. So here 14 and 8 are its arguments, and 112 words are stored in this array in this manner. Next we are assigning our w1 and w2 variables to words. Now here is the important thing. So the 2D array, how it works, you might be knowing. 14 and 8, so it means that there will be 14 rows and 8 columns. So this is type string, so there will be, in single row there will be 8 strings. So we are generating these values by using the random function, so that the words can be selected in a random manner. Nextly, now our for loop starts, and for loop runs from I equal to 0 to the length of the word, and we are changing this word which the random function has selected to stars by using this for loop. Now our while loop starts, and in the while loop the conditions are these two conditions the game should run, that is the two strings w1 and w2. w1 is the string which we have replaced all the letters by the stars, asterisks, and w2 is our original word. So when these two words will be equal, our loop should stop, and when these is not equal to 0, then our loop should keep on running. Now this compare function, string comparison function, w1 dot compare w2, this means that we are comparing the w1 and w2 string, and this comparison function returns a 0 when it is true, that is both the strings are equal, then it will return 0, and if both the strings are not equal, it will return 1. So when this is not equal to 0, that means both the strings are not equal. During that time our loop should work, and this is a logical AND statement. That means both the conditions should be true, and our wrong number of guesses should be less than 6. As soon as it becomes 6, our loop should stop working. Now inside the loop we will ask the user to guess a character in this asterisked array, in which some of the letters will be shown in this asterisked array. Next we will be storing the character entered by the user in this C variable, and now the character which the user has entered, we will be checking that that character is placed in our second array, which is the original word. We will be comparing that letter with the original word using this for loop. It will run from 0 to the length of the word, and now here we are comparing the first array's character with the second array's character, and if it is equal to the character, then we are again cross checking that if is already being entered by the user, then will display it is already present, C is already present, and break statement which will bring out with this body of the for loop, and will start for the next value of I. And then if this is not equal to C, then else will run, and the w1 array will be initialized to C. And now here, if this entire loop is not at all run, if this condition is not true, then we will be incrementing our P variable by 1, which we will be checking outside this for loop, that if it is equal to 0, then the user have entered a wrong character, or else this will work and P will be incremented, so P will not be equal to 0. If P is equal to 0, that means this if statement is not at all being executed. So if P is equal to 0, then wrong number of guesses are increased by 1, and a display is shown that C is a wrong guess, and number of chances left to guess the word is 6 minus wrong, because 6 number of total chances we are giving the user to execute the to tell what the word it is. Then we are initializing P equal to 0 once again, so that for the next run the value of P is again 0. Now after this while loop gets executed, this while loop we will come out, and again one if statement is there, that we will be comparing the word 1 with the word 2. If it is equal to 0, that means both the words are equal, then we will be incrementing the score by 10. That means the user is gifted with 10 points, and we will giving an output well done. The word is this. We will be displaying the word, what was the word, and the words attempted will be shown by number and wrong number of answers, and score we will displaying all the three things. And we will asking the user that if he wants to play it again with two number of options to him, yes or no, and we will taking the input from the user and will be comparing that if it is among these four inputs, so we will be initializing x with x, or else will by default initialize the x with n. And if the user has is out of all the guesses and he is not able to answer the word, then this else will run and wrong number of guesses will be incremented by 1, and the output will be shown that the game over, and word will be shown which word was it, and the same three inputs will the three things will be displayed, and again the user will be asked if he wants to play it again or not. And the do while loop, this is the exit condition for the do while loop. The condition for while is that x should be equal to capital or y or small y. One of these should be true. This is a logical and logical OR operation. And in the end, system CLS is used when the user enters n and the entire game is closed. The console window should be clear and the display is shown that thanks for playing, his name and the final score is being displayed. So this was the entire code of the Hangman game. So now let's run it and see if it's working or not. So for running, we'll be clicking on this button which stands for build and run, and it's taking a quite time. Yes, it's working. So it's asking for the name, so I'll enter my name. Now it's showing hello Abhishek, please turn on caps lock. So I'll be turning on the caps lock and press any key to continue. Now it's asking, I'll minimize this so I can see the words. Now it's asking for to guess me a letter in this word. So this is a 6 character length long word, and out of which 4 words are shown. So I'm guessing this, any character I'm guessing, suppose I. So I is a wrong guess. I have 5 chances left. Now next word I'm gonna try is D. D is already present, it shows. So I'll try A. Yeah, A is there. It's SA blank RED. So what will be it? Let's try with C. Yeah, the word was sacred, and now it is showing that I have attempted one word and my score is 10. So it's asking I want to play again or not. So let's play one more time. So this is our next word. Now first guess I'm going with A. Yeah, A is there. Now second one I'm going with E. Yeah, E is already present, sorry. Now C. C is the wrong guess. Now let's go for B. Sorry, B is also wrong guess. Then let's go for P. Yeah, P is there. So spaghetti. It's for F. Yeah, it's spaghetti. Spaghetti. Yeah, it's the right word, spaghetti. Now my score is 20. Let's play it one final time. Now this is rip. 2 letters are not there. It may be strip. S T. Yeah, it was an easy one. Let's go one more time. Now this maybe switch. No, S is wrong. Let's go for I. F. It's also wrong. A is also wrong. C is already present. H already present. Y wrong. I already present. L wrong. K. So the word was bewitch, and this one I was not able to answer. So the wrong number of attempts are 1 and my score is 30. So let's now finish the game, I'll press N. Now it's showing that thanks for playing, the final score is 30, and press any key and the program gets closed. So this was the Hangman game tutorial, and it's quite an easy program, just a simple 100-line program, 100-line code it is. So go through this code entirely, try it by copying and use the code blocks compiler. So please like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.